When people are going through a porn addiction, the addicted part of the mind is going to try and get them to consider loads of different things as well. I know this happened for me. So I started to question myself, questioning, did I look at that person just there in the street a little bit too long? Did I eat too much today? Did I spend too much time on social media? And all of these questions are designed by the addicted part of the mind to spin you out into a state of helplessness. The addicted part of the mind wants you to feel helpless so that eventually you go, right, enough's enough, and I'm just going to go and look at porn and stop questioning myself. A really, really common one is, did I just look at pornography? And this is something that would always lead me to porn in the past. I'm scrolling on social media, see a fit girl on Instagram, and then I'm questioning myself. Oh, have I just engaged in my compulsive behaviour? Have I looked at porn? Have I had a relapse? And so that questioning would go round and round. And then I'd scroll more, start to search for more and more sexual content. Before I know it, I'm masturbating on my bed, looking at 20 different women on Instagram. You know, this is what would happen, is the addicted part of the mind would get me into this helpless state where I'm so unsure of myself, I'm so anxious that all I want in that moment is clarity. But when you can understand addiction, you realise that, yeah, well, obviously the addicted part of the mind is going to do that, because the addicted part of the mind only wants one thing. It wants the huge evolutionary reward of an orgasm. It wants this mind, mood, altering experience that the brain has become addicted to. And so it's going to make you question yourself. The brain wants you to feel uncertain. It wants you to feel anxious. It wants you to spin out and gain clarity by actually engaging in the compulsive behaviour that ultimately is the thing you're trying to stop. So what you want to do in these moments is accept, okay, right now, my mind is trying to spin me out. Right now, there's an unanswerable question. This is so essential, because you're going to be asking yourself things that can't be answered. Like, is this a relapse or not? It's a subjective question. You can go on the internet and ask 100 different people and you're going to get 50 responses saying yes and 50 responses saying no. So you got to decide for yourself. You got to take responsibility in that moment and go, okay, this isn't actually the problem. The problem right now is that I'm having compulsive desire and I have a choice, option A, option B. Do I look? Do I not look? And in that moment, you make your choice, you rewire the brain and you get back into the moment, and then you just go on and live your day. You know, don't let these unanswerable questions spin you out so that you end up actually looking at porn, because that's the real problem. The real problem is that the addicted part of the mind wants you to look at porn, and it's going to make you ask all these questions that seem really rational and clever, but it's just the addicted part of the mind doing its usual thing, doing its number one priority, getting you into a state of helplessness so you look at porn. And you don't need to fall for that anymore, because you can just go, yeah, that question can't be answered. I know right now, back in the moment, read through your script of A or B, make your decision, move on, sort it. So really hope this video helps you. I know this is a really, really big thing. It's a massive part of our program in the Beyond Compulsion method. Download the link in the description for some free training on that. And I really hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.